Unusual kids you won't believe in your eyes, Part 16. Hello you guys. We know that many things affect how people look, but when you see the kids in this video, you will realize you have never seen anything like that. I don't know what the guilt of this little girl is. Just because of the disease she has, people even consider her a monster. Number 1. Darina Spangler. A Russian girl named Darina Spangler, who was deformed without lips and chin, was brutally rejected by most of her relatives because of her disfigured appearance. Since birth, baby Darina has only half of her face complete, so she is not recognized by relatives as a member because they feel embarrassed. Her mother, Melana Spangler, said Darina was born prematurely at 7 months. The first time she saw her baby, she passed out. Then, the doctors also advised to put the baby in an orphanage, but this mother firmly disagreed. Therefore, she was forced to give up her job to take care of her daughter because the treatment period would last for years. The painful prejudices about Darina were so strong that Alina and her husband were forced to move from their old village to another place to avoid relatives and old friends. In Alina's family, only her sister is supportive, while the other relatives don't even talk to them. They were even so cruel that they reported to the police that it was Darina's parents who made her like this. Darina is deformed without lips and mouth is always open and full of blood, but it's not because of that that Alina has to be ashamed to hide her child. Despite all objections and curiosity, Darina is still allowed to go out to play to integrate in with her surroundings. Many charities have refused to help Darina's family because they think she would die soon from this birth defect. The doctors had to take risks and use government insurance money to perform surgery on the baby. The first and most difficult surgery has already been carried out, but baby Darina will have to have many more surgeries. Instead of black or blonde hair like many other babies, this little girl has a very memorable identifying feature, which is a white tuft of hair just above her forehead. Number 2. Melana Worthy. Melana Worthy of Richland, South Carolina, has a tuft of white hair on the top of her head. Do you think she dyed her hair to look cuter? The special thing is that it has nothing to do with the hair bleach. Both the baby's mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother also have the same white hair. This is caused by a rare genetic form called poliosis. This genetic form results in the lack or absence of pigment in the hair, eyebrows, and eyelashes, causing the hair to turn white. In the case of Melana's family, this rare genetic predisposition affects the hair. It is a fact that, as a child, Brianna, Melana's mother, was insulted by her friends as skunk due to her shrink features, but she had no intention of changing that, but is very fond of and always confident with her own characteristics. She is used to it and wants her daughter to be like that. Brianna was so happy when her wish came true. When Melana was born, she held her daughter on her chest and discovered the coincidence. Not only the hair, but also the skin on the front of the baby's legs is abnormally white. Due to the different appearance, every time the mother and daughter go out on the street, they are the focus of the people around. However, Brianna still has no intention of dyeing her daughter's hair. She knew that Melana is very beautiful and special, and there is no need to listen to outsiders' malicious comments about this little angel. For children, crying is their way to communicate with adults and the world around. Parents often don't understand what their children want just through crying. What if your baby didn't cry? Don't be subjective, as your baby may suffer from a strange disease that is difficult to treat. Number 3. Gabby Krass. In Minnesota, USA, a baby girl named Gabby Krass was born painlessly. When she was just a few days old and needed a healed spur for a blood test, the other babies would cry when the blood was drawn, but she literally fell asleep. Even the nurse was surprised. This baby is so adorable. At first, there was a sense of relief when little Gabby's parents learned that she was born painlessly. That's so great. She doesn't need to be in pain for the rest of her life. How happy her life will be. However, at the age of 4 months, trouble began to arise when the little angel was teething. According to the doctors, Gabby has HSAN, a very rare genetic disorder that affects the sensory nerves. She will bite her finger until it bleeds, bite her tongue, put her finger in her eyes, hurt herself a lot. But she still laughed because she thought it was a joke. To prevent her cornea from being damaged, doctors had to perform an almost brutal operation on her. They had to sew up her eyelids to keep her cornea intact. As Gabby grew older, the thread on her eyelid was finally removed. Her parents prepared her goggles, punched a few holes in the lenses for ventilation, and she would wear them 24 hours a day. If she didn't, at some time, she would have blinded herself for sure. After wearing glasses for a long time, she would feel uncomfortable, and her parents sometimes take them off. But if not careful, she would rub her eyes. To help her child control this disease, Gabby was taken by her parents to many places for treatment. Currently, Gabby is doing well. Her ability to detect danger has improved. She can proactively avoid unwanted injuries. There are many more special children that I want to tell you, but we will stop the video here. Thank you for watching the video. If you are interested in many more strange babies, please subscribe to my channel and we will find out in the next part. And now, goodbye and see you again.